Welcome to solverfy.
Working a problem that uses Ohm's law. It says that voltage is current times resistance. Definition of power. Power is voltage times current. And also in a series circuit that your voltage, total voltage, is the sum of the voltage sources, and your total resistance is the sum of the individual resistors. So in this circuit there are two voltage sources, and the one on the smaller one, the 6 volt, it supplies, so we'll just call it V sub 6. It supplies 6 volts, and the voltage from V12 is actually, it's minus 12 volts. It goes the other direction. You can see if we're working counterclockwise, or I'm sorry, clockwise, that it is absorbing power and not providing it. So at this point it's useful to think that the current actually moves counterclockwise. We kind of think of the default as moving clockwise. In this case it moves counterclockwise. And so V12 is actually going to be supplying power. It's the bigger one. It's not going to absorb more power than V6 can give. So it's going to be supplying power, and it's going to push it the other way. So we'll just go ahead and switch those. It's kind of hard to keep track of, but if you keep that understanding about the if it's absorbing power, then it's going into the positive terminal, then that'll help. So V6 is minus 6 volts, and V12 is 12 volts. So the total voltage is equal to 6 volts. And then the total resistance, if I add up all the resistors going around, it's equal to 18 kiloohms. And so to find the total current using Ohm's law is equal to voltage over resistance. So it is 6 volts over 18 kiloohms. And that means that my total current is equal to 1/3. And if I have volts and kiloohms, then my current will be in milliamps. So now I'll use that here to find out what the power is. So the power that's being supplied by the 12 volt power supply, so we'll call that P12. So that power is equal to voltage times the current. So that's equal to, the voltage is 12 volts, and the current is 1/3 milliamps. And so the power, therefore, will be 4 milliwatts. And then, for the 6 volt power supply, remember it is absorbing power because the current is flowing into it, into its positive terminal. And so it is voltage times current, and that is minus 6 volts times a current of 1/3 milliamps, and so that is minus 2 milliwatts. So this part of it's pretty simple, and it's just an application of Ohm's law to find your current along the way. And the kind of tricky thing here is just keeping straight where the current is going, which direction, and then getting those signs in the right way.